Good evening, everyone, and welcome to windswept Gaudet Field here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Bantams of Trinity College in a non-conference men's lacrosse matchup. Hello again, and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight. Trinity 2-2 on the season, coming off a tough conference loss to Middlebury, 16-7, the final in that most recent game. The Seahawks 2-3 overall, coming off a thrilling 16-10 comeback win over Mass Maritime less than 2 days ago out at Topa Field on Saturday. In the rain, it was a back-and-forth game. The Seahawks trailed by 1 to start the fourth quarter, then scored 7 straight goals to close that game out. Stephen McAllister scored 6 times in the game, 4 of them coming in the fourth quarter, earning him Commonwealth Coast Conference Offensive Player of the Week for his 8-point week. A big matchup here tonight. Very windy out at the field. Clear but very windy, blowing directly across the field from the near side to the far side. And the Seahawks will start with Kieran Hughes winning the draw. Seahawks will possess it first. Max Van Winkle will bring it into the attacking end. So we'll have to see what kind of factor the wind is. And it's definitely stronger to the left side of the field, the northern side of the field. First possession here for Salve. Brendan Laundrie dances left side. Plays it in behind the net. Pat Leary now on the right side. Lobs it all the way out to Beauchamp. All the way across. Padraig Barry. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Barry rips it on the goal, and he scores! The quick snapshot from the left side for Padraig Barry. 14-10 to play in the first quarter, and the Seahawks, just like that, take the lead. We'll give you a look here at the replay. Barry just sprinting left side, rips it on the goal. 1-0 Salve. And a violation on the faceoff here against the Bantams. Dane Crowley went early. Seahawks right back on the attack. 1-0 the Seahawk lead. Brett Souza moves it left side. Laundrie up the right-hand side, spins back to his left, a little bit of space. His shot fought off by Cooper Yacino. Off the end line, Seahawks still will retain possession. Out onto the wing. Ryan Iritano now all the way out high, left side. Iritano down the left side. Quickly in behind the cage. McAllister gets a screen. Will carry onto the wing left side. Souza out at midfield. Cradling now looking for a slash. No call coming from the official. Brett Souza up the right-hand side, stripped of the ball. Loose on the ground and scooped up by the Bantams. Back the other way. Chris Larson. Andrew Feary will wait for reinforcements out at midfield. First possession here for the Bantams, trailing 1-0. Werner, left side, looking to feather it in deep. Johnson got a piece of that for a moment, deflects it, and it's grabbed by Chambers. Quick outlet to Laundrie. Make this Tracy, who brings it into the attacking end. Seahawks with possession. Liam Cooney near side. Out to Beauchamp. Wide near the Bantams bench. Plays it all the way across the field to Laundrie, who's leading the Seahawks in goals and points. Beauchamp down the right-hand side, tees up the drive. That one saved by Yacino. And deflected out of play, and the Bantams will get it back. Looking for the clear here is Trinity. Jackson Trimmer accelerates up the right-hand side. All the way in behind the cage. Moves it to the near side corner, Cullen Wolf. Picked up by Johnson. Ryan Werner. Plays it back out high. Jack Cahill to his left. A little bit of a gap. Cahill floats it back out to the point. Werner carries onto the wing left side. Cahill dropped the ball, and then he gets upended. Penalty coming here against Salve. Cahill somehow keeps the cradle. So he's in front for the shot. They score! William Puccio puts it home. Nearly a turnover. The big hit right here knocked the ball free. Bantam's got it back. Cahill somehow kept that cradle, fed it out in front. And just like that, we're tied with 10:52 to play in the first quarter. Hughes and Dane Crowley to draw at midfield. Crowley, who has the third most ground balls per game in the NESCAC, was an all-NESCAC performer last season in 2021. And he wins it here. Wedges it out to the right side. Bantam's right back on the attack. Cullen Wolf running the point. Trots out at midfield and now looks to the bench for the signal. Wolf, left side, gets the return pass, works his way left, out onto the wing, Cahill, in deep and around the horn now for the Bantams. Back behind the cage, Puccio moves it right side. Up high again to Wolf. Straight away with 30 seconds on the shot clock here. The underhanded drive, score! Cahill with the rocket. 2 unanswered for the Bantams. And they take the lead. Give you a look at the replay here. 9:56 to go in the first quarter. The rip from Cahill. Haverly and Crowley this time on the draw. Crowley had it, scoops it back, and it's controlled by the Bantams. Flip that loose ball back to Alexander Archie. Andrew Feary. All the way across to Ryan Werner. 9:26 and counting to go here in the first quarter. Werner throws it on the cage. Save made by Chambers. Rebound collected out on the wing and floated around all the way out high now once again to Cahill. Stutter step to his left. Cahill fakes the shot. Now drives it on the goal. It bounced short and home. 3 unanswered for Trinity. And they lead 3-1. 9:09 to play in the first quarter. Big response here from the Bantams. Crowley wins the draw clean. Drops it back off at midfield to Will Nelson. Trinity right back on the attack. Seahawks scored on that first possession, won the next draw, and it's been 3 goals in a row. And Crowley winning the draws and giving possession right back to the Bantams. Jack Cahill. Left side Werner. Back to Cahill. Ball knocked free. Loose at the 25. Scooped up by Jack Naglieri. Seahawks now will look to clear. Rocco Mazzi walks it to the attacking end and moves it into the corner. There's Liam Cooney now. Seahawks will set up shop. Zipped in around behind the net as the wind picks up once again. Beauchamp from the far sideline. Lobs out to midfield. Brendan Laundrie will scoop it. Working on Reed McDonald. Laundrie. Looking for an angle. Laundrie around a man. Throws it on the goal. He scores! Laundrie just got the step around his defender. 7:47 to go in the first quarter. The Seahawks answer back and are within one. All right, here, that little stutter step and back to his left. 3-2. Big answer there from the Seahawks. Hughes. Crowley digs out the loose ball and comes away with the draw. Splits three men. Crowley has it stripped from behind. Loose. A cross goes flying high in the air. And the Seahawks come up with the ball. And that's Crowley who lost his cross. Van Winkle muscles his way over midfield. And gets it away to Brendan Tracy. Beauchamp. In the corner right side. Carries all the way out wide now. Sends it across the field to Tracy. Tracy floats it inside. Wanted to get it to Leary. Knocked away from him. Ball loose on the ground and scooped up by the Bantams. That was Ethan Time coming away with it, and Time now will carry it across midfield. And he will clear it all the way into the attacking end. Time with the long pole carries down the right-hand side. Feeds it out onto the wing, too high, but scooped and held. Johnny on the spot there was Jake Baker, just subbing in to keep that ball from going out of play and becoming a turnover. Out high, Werner moves it right side. Seahawks showing zone here. Shot on the point, thrown on the goal. Save made by Chambers. Look to scoop up the rebound. What's the call here? No goal. William Puccio would have been his second. Trying to fight through Chambers for that shot. Here's Souza who snags it at midfield. Gives it up to Liam Cooney. So Seahawks showed a little zone there. Leary couldn't keep it in on the far side. Actually make that McAllister in deep. Bantams look to clear. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Time and space near side. Archie tiptoes the sideline now. Brings it to the attacking end. Andrew Feary all the way out at midfield now. Ryan Werner. Dishes it out onto the wing. Puccio, underhanded drive, skips wide. Cahill out onto the wing. Puccio. Return left side, up high, Cahill. Seahawks again showing zone, giving up this shot. Save made by Chambers. Seahawks trying to dig out this loose ball in deep, and Gavin Johnson will come out of the fray with it. And he'll play it back to Chambers. Moves it to the near side, John Saunders now. Zips it out to midfield. Seahawks off and running. Seamus McCusker into the wing right side. Stephen McAllister, who was the man on Saturday, 4 goals in the fourth quarter to help give the Seahawks the win over Mass Maritime. In a game that was played in the wind and the rain, delayed because of thunder and lightning. And it was McAllister who was electric down the stretch. Here's Beauchamp. Left side, Seahawks trail by 1, 3-2 with 3:43 to go in the first quarter. McAllister spins it out high. Laundry looked to make his move, lost the ball, scoops it up, keeps it alive on the near sideline. 25 seconds on the shot clock here for Salve. Laundry sprints and circles around, throws it high and wide. Out of play, Seahawks will retain it. 17 seconds on the shot clock here. All the way out to Beauchamp. Beauchamp with 9 seconds to shoot. Walks it right side. Forced out wide. 5 seconds. Beauchamp around to the left side. Spins back to the inside looking for an angle. Has to shoot and cannot get a shot away. That shot will not count. Shot clock violation. Seahawks turn it over with 3:05 to go in the first. Luke Valentino walks it across midfield. On the wing now. Bantams with it. Seahawks again showing zone. Ball on the near side, nearly turned over, but once again, it's Jake Baker to save it along the near side. Ball fed out onto the wing right side for a big rip, and the save made by Chambers. That was Chris Larson from the right side. Andrew Senecal through midfield, along for Max Van Winkle. And a penalty coming here. Delayed penalty coming against the Bantams. 2:08 to go right now. Leary tripped and lost the ball, and now we'll address the penalty with 2:02 to go in the first, and we'll get the call. So a 1-minute slash, the call on Luke Valentino. .202 to go in the first. Seahawks will be man up. Cooney onto the wing. Seahawks looking to tie the game here on the man up. All the way out high, Beauchamp. Looking inside, moves it to Iritano right side. Touched it into the corner. Cooney sprints out wide. Out high again to Beauchamp. Feeds it inside. Turning with the shot was Laundry, and it goes wide. Seahawks keep possession. Beauchamp. Straight away. Seahawks still on the man up. Cooney moves it right side. Iritano the shot. Save made by Giacchino. .12 seconds left of the man up. Beauchamp straight away at the point. Right side, Iritano. Return to Beauchamp. Again, trying to turn it inside. Laundry turns and he scores! 1:12 to go in the first. Seahawks tie the game on the man up. And here's a look at the replay. Seahawks were trying to just work this play. Laundry right in the middle. Beauchamp running the point. Laundry gathered, quickly turned, and scores. Second goal of the game for Brendan Laundry. His 14th and 15th of the year. Bantams will come away with the draw. Scooping it was Will Nelson off the win from Crowley. 2 unanswered from Salve to tie the game. final minute of an exciting first quarter. Ryan Werner. Cahill. Gets the return pass on the wing, bobbles it, and gets it back. Straight away up top. Werner. Thought about the drive, feathers it right side for the shot that goes high and wide. I think at the last second he saw Cullen Wolf flashing to the side of the post. Wanted to get it to him. He tracks it down in the corner, though, to keep it alive here for the Bantams. Pass into the middle. Ball stripped. Seahawks come away with it. Mazzy ripping it free from Ryan Werner. 10 seconds to shoot here. Here's Rocco Mazzy trying to go coast to coast. Rips it on the goal, and it goes wide. Seahawks keep it with 4 seconds to shoot. Have to hurry. Out onto the wing. The shot from Leary deflected, and that'll do it for the first quarter. An exciting back and forth battle here in the first quarter. We're tied at 3. We'll take a short break and be back with the call of the second quarter. You're watching non-conference men's lacrosse action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Out of the restart here for the second quarter, we have a penalty being called. It looks to be against the Seahawks. May have been against Pat Leary, who came off the field. And so the officials communicating that to the benches. So Leary is going to sit, it looks, for 1 minute locked in. So man up opportunity here for the Bantams. So Leary called for a stick violation to start the first quarter. So for a minute, he will sit here, man up, for the Bantams to try and retake the lead. Ball quickly moved into the middle, deflected. Bantams keep it with a shot, ripped down the goal, blocked and saved by Chambers, and he scoops it up. That one deflected out onto the wing. Came right to Tyler DeSimone, who couldn't put it back in on the goal. McAllister now looking to clear midfield, dishes it off. 22 seconds to go on the man up. Seahawks man down here. Laundry lost it in his shoes. Scoops it in deep and turns it over. Giving back to the Bantams. 10 seconds left of the man up. If they hurry, ball dribbled out to midfield. Up for grabs and turned back over to the Seahawks. Van Winkle gets it away to Brendan Laundry. And the Seahawks will just wait for reinforcements here. So Pat Leary had to sit for a minute because of a stick violation. The officials saw something there in between the first and second quarter that warranted the inspection. Beauchamp around a man with a shot that goes wide. Actually, I think Giacchino maybe got a piece of that one. Seahawks will keep it. And Pat Leary, Seahawks all-time leading goal scorer, will walk it off the near sideline. Leary 51 points away from tying the all-time points mark, held by Nicholas Cicero. Here's Beauchamp, fights his way into the middle. He scores! Seahawks retake the lead. 13:20 to go in the second. There's the strong move here from Max Beauchamp, just navigating his way right through the Bantam defense. Four to 3. Back and forth we go. So 3 unanswered from the Bantams. Now 3 unanswered from the Seahawks. And off the violation against Crowley, the Seahawks will take it. Tracy zips it into the corner. Souza. Straight away up top, sprints right side now. Picked up by Archie. That one goes wide. Seahawks will keep it. Leary will bring it out from the corner left side. Clock rolling, 12:46 and counting to go in the first half. This has been a good game here between the Seahawks and the Bantams. Souza snagged it at midfield. Picked up again by Archie. Souza up the right-hand side. Double team comes. Souza spins out of it, throws it on the cage. That one saved. Loose in front. Scooped out high by Iritano. Seahawks regain possession. They're going to say that one was blocked, not saved, so no reset of the shot clock. 28 seconds to go as Tracy has it stripped. Lost the ball, looking to make his move towards the net. And it's taken in the near side by Ethan Time. Bantams look to clear. Lobbed out to Chris Larson. He'll gain midfield. And it's cleared into the attacking end. Connor Marin. Ryan Werner calling signals from midfield. 50 seconds on the shot clock here for the Bantams. Werner gives it up to Jack Cahill. Fury now. Onto the wing, gets the return pass. Left side, Cahill. Looking inside. Fury. Cahill moves it to the wing left side, quickly behind the cage. Now onto the wing once again. The drives. That one off the side of the net. That one twitched the twine, but from the outside of the goal. Chambers pounces on it. McCusker muscled out of play, turns it over. The big hit there from Connor McCulloch. McCulloch moves it up high once again to Fury. McCulloch gets it back with the shot. He scores. Going high. Puts it to the back of the net. 10:47 to go in the second. And we're tied at 4. McCulloch scored 3 times in the Bantams' most recent game. Gets his first here tonight. Hughes and Crowley on the draw, and Hughes will come up with it. We start again. 10:37 to go in the second quarter. Liam Cooney whips it into the right wing corner. McAllister in deep, along now for Pat Leary. Brendan Laundrie. Wide on the left side. Both teams really being patient here in their sets offensively. Beauchamp up the right-hand side. Dances, played it a bit behind Laundrie, and it's turned over. Time coming up with the loose ball. Spins out to midfield now. No one picks up time, so he'll just keep on going. Time will get it back. Move it right side to McCullough. And now the Bantams will take their time making their subs. 9:37 and counting to go in the first half. 60 seconds on the shot clock here for Trinity. Game tied at 4. McCullough plays it up high to Fury. Left side, Cahill. Cahill spins back to his right. Sweeps it on the goal. He scores. The low shot from the wing left side for Cahill. And it's 5-4 now. Back-to-back goals for the Bantams. $9:19 to go in the second. Crowley and Hughes on the draw. Big pile-up towards the Seahawks' end. Again, everybody scrumming for it. The ball trickles into the Seahawks zone. Scooped up by Mazzy, looking for space. Able to play it back and ahead. Tracy stumbling through midfield, triple teamed. Ball still up for grabs. Big pile-up. A whistle here as Tracy gets upended. And the Seahawks will retain possession. 8:49 and counting to go in the first half. Seahawks now back down 1. And they're going to reset the shot clock here for the Seahawks. Leary from behind the cage. Out to the left side to Ryan Carlo. Now out high, Cameron Stein. Here's Iritano. Return to Liam Cooney at the point. Gets the screen from Carlo. Carlo dances right side. Looking for the interior pass. Trying to zip it left side. McAllister, he scores! Stephen McAllister on the feed from Carlo. 8:11 to go in the second. Seahawks tie the game. Here's a replay. Carlo looking inside the whole time. McAllister just sneaks in from his position in deep. Game tied at 5. Crowley wins the draw cleanly. Sprints into the attacking end, plays it left side. Into the corner. Penalty coming here. Delayed penalty against the Seahawks. Man up coming for the Bantams. Delayed penalty. Fury. Left side gets the return pass. Plays it out high. Turning. McCullough. Out of the double team. Sprints out high. All of this coming with a delayed penalty. Fury. Left side to Werner. Right side McCullough. Delayed penalty still here against the Seahawks. This ball played into the middle. Thrown on the goal. Chambers makes the save. And now we'll get the call. Interference, the call. And it looks to be against McAllister. Or no, it's going to be Haverly who sits. So man up here for 30 seconds with 7:06 to go in the second. And a tie game. 30-second technical to Justin Haverly. Here's a shot from out high. That one goes wide. Jack Cahill with the rip. McCullough trying to feed it to the cut. It deflects out wide. Kept alive by the Bantams. Make that Tyler DeSimone. Turning in the middle of a bouncing shot, deflected. Scooped high in the air, loose in the slot, and taken by the Seahawks. And then stripped right away from Tellini. Back to even strength. So the Seahawks survive the man up. 6:20 to go in the second. Game tied at 5. On the wing left side, Wolf at the point. McCullough now straight away. Pass onto the wing left side. Dumped off to the side of the cage. Brought out onto the wing once again. Cahill thought about the drive shot on the goal. Goes wide. McCullough brings it off the end line. DeSimone will cradle it straight away. Return to McCullough right side. With space, tees up the drive, blocked. May have been Tellini or Mazzi who got a piece of that. 29 seconds on the shot clock here for Trinity. All the way out high. Onto the wing. Cahill plays it up to the point. DeSimone dancing out high. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Cahill gives it back. DeSimone nowhere to go. Back to Cahill. He has to rip it on the goal, and he scores with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Jack Cahill gives the Bantams back the lead. .5:12 to go in the second quarter. And Trinity has regained the lead. Ball still loose off the draw. And it's scooped up by the Bantams. John Cowdrick doing the work there off the draw. Andrew Feary walks it across midfield. McCullough gets the return pass. Dropped in behind the cage, back to McCullough right side. Seahawks now switch up and go man-to-man. And McCullough's shot goes wide. 4:24 to go in the first half. Already a hat trick for Jack Cahill here in the first half. Werner with the drive from deep. He scores. Ryan Werner, the junior from Weston, Connecticut, fires it home. 7-5 with 4:18 to play in the first half. His second of the game. Timeout, Salve Regina. We'll take it as well. 4:18 to play in the first half. Bantams have inched the lead to 2. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching non-conference men's lacrosse action on the Salve Athletics Network. Welcome back to the field. Out of the timeout. 4:18 to play in the first half. Trinity leading 7-5. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Justin Haverly in on the draw, wins it cleanly. Haverly moves it left side. Coney one-times it on the goal. Make that Leary who ripped it. And the save for Yachino. Quick one-and-done trip for Salve. That's a great look, though. Max Van Winkle just knocks it right out of the cross of Seamus Johnston. Seahawks back on the attack. Van Winkle lobs it ahead to Beauchamp. Beauchamp dances left side. Off to the side of the cage. Drops it in deep to McAllister. Back to Beauchamp. All the way out high now, Brendan Laundrie. Laundrie down the left side. Out high, Beauchamp. All the way out wide, Padrig Berry, who got the scoring started here for Salve. Nowhere to go on the drive. We'll back it out once again. Right side, Liam Cooney. Beauchamp now. 30 seconds on the shot clock here as we hit 3 minutes to play in the first half. Beauchamp will skip it on the goal. That goes wide, and the Bantams will get it back. Both Yachino and Ethan Time hustling there to win possession. Long lob on the clear. Didn't think we'd see many of that type of play here tonight with the wind. But a lot of space there for the Bantams, and they will clear it into the attacking end. Winds calmed down a little bit. It was gusting, blowing actually pretty steadily at 20 miles an hour at the start of the first quarter. Cahill moves it up top to Fury once again. The drive from Werner. Saved by Chambers, fighting that one off up high. 2:18 to go in the first half. McCullough at the point right side. Spins to his left, out of the double team. Out high, Fury with the drive. That one out of play. McCullough trying to muscle his way inside. Throws it on the goal. Save made by Chambers. Rebound scooped up, though, by the Bantams. Cahill feathers it inside. Turning. Underhanded drive. Score. That looks to be William Puccino. 1:47 to go. And the Bantams have their largest lead. 8-5. Seahawks have led only by one goal. And a face-off violation here against Hughes with Crowley. 3-goal lead for the Bantams. Andrew Fury lobs it left side into the corner. Cahill. Fury right side to Warner. Right side, McCullough now. McCullough. A bevy of moves and then fires it wide. And the Bantams will turn it over. Off the shot that went wide. Final minute, first half. Ball skipped in the attacking end. Seahawks will keep it. Liam Cooney. McAllister around for Pat Leary. Leary cradles right wing side, picked up by Time. Long lob all the way out wide to midfield. Beauchamp around his man. Beauchamp into the middle. Laundry cradles, shoots, and it goes high. It's a great find from Beauchamp. 22 seconds to go in the first half. Beauchamp again from the far sideline. Ducks around his man. Beauchamp waiting. Lobs it all the way out. That's deflected. Loose in the slot. Out high. Scooped and thrown the length of the field by the Bantams. That's going to skip out of play with 2 seconds left. Chambers will hold it. He'll sling at the length, but that will come up way short. And that'll do it for the first half. So an exciting battle so far here between Salve Regina and Trinity. The Bantams on the latest run. They'll lead by 3, 8-5 at halftime. We will take a break while the teams head to the locker rooms, and we'll be back with the call of the second half here from Gaudet Field. You're watching non-conference men's lacrosse action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the third quarter here between Salve Regina and Trinity in a non-conference men's lacrosse matchup. I'm Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call. 8-5 the lead for Trinity to start the third. Hughes wins the draw against Crowley, then is stripped from behind. Has it immediately taken away. John Caldrick stripping it from Hughes. Feeds it right side the shot. Chambers the save on Feary. 11th save for Ryan Chambers. Made 10 in the first half. It was Jack Cahill with a hat trick that led the Bantams scoring. Brendan Laundrie had 2 to top the Seahawks scores in the first half. Here's Beauchamp now down the right-hand side. Seahawks trailing by 3. Beauchamp circles and lobs it across. Laundrie has to back it out again on the drive. Trying to force his way towards the goal. The shot. Yachino the save. Given up. Rebound in front. Score! Yachino did not know where that ball was. Came right back out in front. I think that may have been Cooney who put that one to the back of the goal. I'll have to wait for the formal announcement. That happened so fast. 8-6 with 13:50 to go. And that was Liam Cooney. Two-goal game. Bantams on the attack, though, after winning the draw. So Yachino looked like he made that save. Everybody kind of froze. Didn't know where the ball was. Werner, chased by McCusker, feeds it right side. The shot from McCullough goes high and wide. .44 seconds on the shot clock here for Trinity. Feary back to McCullough. Left side Cahill, who has a hat trick already. Feary spins it to Werner. His shot high and wide. McCullough trying to force his way in on the zone. Gives it up to Feary. Lost to Cahill, who sweeps it wide. 20 seconds on the shot clock here for Trinity. Seahawks trying to dig in here and get a stop. Cahill. Out high, Werner. Moves it right side. McCullough trying to bully his way inside. Stripped of the ball. Tellini knocking it free. And the Seahawks quickly sprinted ahead on the clear. That was Seamus McCusker, who came up with the loose ball and sprinted it up the field. Brendan Tracy now. All the way across to Ryan Iritano. Cooney. Cooney in behind the cage. Carries all the way to the left wing corner. Gives it up. Brendan Tracy. Shake and bake. Spins back to his right. Dishes it off. Carlo dribbled on the goal. Grabbed by Yachino. But a push will give this back to the Seahawks. Break there. 11:35 to go in the third. Seahawks trying to make this a one-goal game. Sends it across to Carlo. Tracy again. 20 yards away. Sprints right side now. Spins it up top. Iritano. McAllister out to Leary. Turning, trying to fight through contact. His shot is blocked, and then a big hit here. Iritano spilled over. Penalty coming. A cross-check, the call. So, the cross-check for 1 minute called against Andrew Bailey. 1 minute man up here for the Seahawks. With 11:01 to go in the third. Man up for Salve. Iritano behind the cage. Leary out high to Beauchamp. Right side Cooney. Everyone out wide here for Salve. Behind the cage now Laundrie comes into the middle, right in front of the goal. They scored on the man up like that last time. Iritano had a bit of space instead. Back behind the cage to Tracy. Trying to move it out onto the wing. Lost the ball, then knocked down. Seahawks will keep it. $18 seconds left on the man up. Beauchamp, left side. Trying to sweep it across to Iritano, picked off by time. And he'll bring it back the other way for the Bantams. So Trinity gets the stop on the man up. And we're back to even strength. 9:50 to go in the third. 2-goal lead for Trinity, 8-6. Reed McDonald feeds it out to Jackson Wood. McCullough can't back his way in. Blitzed out high. Back to Wood. Left side McDonald. Out right side. Jackson Wood looking for space. Gives it up to McCullough. Turning out high. The shot blocked. In and out of the cross of Jake Baker. Senecal. Feeds it low to Souza. And the Seahawks will clear it. Cam Stein will roll it to Padraig Berry. Berry from out high rips it on the net, and the save made by Yachino. And the Bantams cleared easily. 8:19 to go in the third. Here's Jack Cahill. Fury out high. McCullough nearly triple teamed. Can't force his way inside on the zone. Fury now. Left side. Lost the ball. Stripped and taken away by the Seahawks. Saunders feeds it up right side to Liam Cooney. Beauchamp will get it along for Laundrie now. 7:22 to go in the third. Seahawks still down 2. Beauchamp spins to his right out high, trying to feed it off to the side of the goal. Leary lost it. Long clear here, trying to run under it was Jackson Trimmer on the long lob from Yachino. Ball still loose, a whistle here, and they're going to give it to the Bantams. Seahawks will organize the defense. Werner. Right side Fury. Now McCullough. Cahill sees two men. Moves it left side. Puccino on the roll now. Werner back out high. Fed into the middle. The shot. That one was blocked. Tellini comes up with it and drops it back off for Chambers. Skipped out to midfield. Tellini will carry it to the attacking end. Actually make this Gavin Johnson. .5:52 to go in the third. 2-goal game. Trinity with the lead. That one deflected and stolen away. Bantam's time right back the other way. Thought about the shot, gives it up to the wing. McCullough the drive that goes wide. Bantams keep it. 5.5 to go in the third. Seahawks sideline is in a fervor. All sorts of hemming and hawing. Here's McCullough. Left side. Werner didn't want the shot. McCullough moves it out to Fury. Right wing corner now. Colin Wolfe. McCullough again trying to force his way in front. Just turns and fires it back out onto the wing. That ball up for grabs. Bantam sprint to it and keep it. Ryan Werner now. Out high with 26 seconds on the shot clock. Puccino gives it up to Cahill. Werner back to Cahill. Fury at the point. Werner with the drive. That one fought off by Chambers. New shot clock here for the Bantams. Cahill moves it back out to the point with 4:18 to go in the third. Here's Werner. McCullough right side. Tellini takes a few swipes at him. Seahawks, again, the zone defense. Out to meet McCullough. Here's Cahill. Nowhere to go. Fed out onto the wing. Werner chased out deep, trying to play it into the middle. Puccino, underhand shot, score. Finding the soft spot right out in front. 3:56 to go in the third. And the Bantams reestablish the 3-goal lead. And right here you can see Puccino, excuse me. .356 to go in the third. Trinity up 9-6. And Crowley with one arm wins the draw. Bantams now looking for their largest lead. Fury will just slowly trot it to the point. Left side Cahill with 3 goals already. Pops it out to Fury. Cahill. His shot directed wide. Bantams will keep it. Colin Wolfe from the far corner. Sends it out onto the wing. Werner. Fury. Picked up by McCusker. Fury with space left side. His shot, score! 2:52 to go in the third. And the Bantams extend their largest lead. 10-6. Back-to-back goals for Trinity. Another important draw here. This time Haverly and Crowley. Ball still loose. Haverly upended. And they're going to give this one to the Seahawks. Haverly upended by Crowley. Seahawks now down 4 as we hit 2.5 to play in the third. Laundry off to the right side of the cage. Drop the ball. Just looking to make his move. It fell out of the cross, and Jake Baker will come away with it. Sail it out to midfield to Andrew Bailey. And the Bantams right back on the attack. Bailey trying to zip that one in front, and Johnson picks it off. Leary to Beauchamp on the run now. Beauchamp. And the Bantams do a good job to recover there defensively to slow up that Seahawk break. 99 seconds to go in the third. Left side, Souza decked to the ground, shoulder down, somehow able to still scoop the ball on the goal, and it's grabbed by Yachino. Time brings it back the other way for the Bantams. Time right to the front with the shot. Save made by Chambers. And Johnson comes up with the ground ball. Johnson gives it up to Beauchamp. 45 seconds to go in the third. Seahawks facing their largest deficit, down 10-6. Here's Brendan Tracy around the screen right side. Tracy trying to hop it short side on the goal. That one's saved by Yachino. Scooped up on the near side by the Bantams. A whistle here. And they're going to give this back to the Seahawks. And a penalty as well. So no penalty. They decide to wipe away whatever call they were going to make. Here's Beauchamp trying to muscle his way, trying to spin it out. In front for the shot, score! Beauchamp threads the needle to McAllister. Seahawks needed that with 22 seconds to play in the third. Beauchamp just carried down the right-hand side. Somehow snuck that across. And McAllister, while stumbling forward. Hughes wedges it forward, but it's grabbed by the Bantams. 16 seconds to go here in the third. McCullough turns, feeds it right side, touched in the middle. Puccio, he scores! Tic-tac-toe. 5 seconds to go in the third, and the Bantams answer right back. A massive answer very quickly for the Bantams, stealing momentum from the Seahawks here in the final seconds of the third. Tie up on the draw here. Crowley comes away with it. He'll rip it towards the goal, blocked by Mazzy, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So the Seahawks look to have a little momentum, but the answer from William Puccio reestablishes the largest lead for Trinity. 11-7 will make the turn for home. Fourth quarter coming up here from Gaudet. You're watching non-conference men's lacrosse action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the fourth quarter here between Salve Regina and Trinity. Hughes and Crowley on the draw, and Crowley rips it free. Walks into the attacking end, plays it left side. Puccio from deep with the shot, and Chambers the save. That's a big stop right out of the gate here for Salve, who scored 7 unanswered in the fourth quarter on Saturday to win. Gonna need a little bit more of that magic here tonight versus the Bantams. 4-goal deficit for the Seahawks. First possession here of the fourth quarter. And the way this game has gone, every possession seems to mean so much, even this early in the fourth quarter. The game has sped right along. Here's Beauchamp. Spins to his right. Down the wing, trying to back his way in. Beauchamp sails it left side to Laundry. Laundry spinning, weaving, falling down. Threads it onto the wing right side. Ball will skip out of play, but we have a penalty coming here as well. And a push coming here against the Bantams. So good job there by Laundry, forcing the penalty. 30-second technical coming here. So man up for the Seahawks. Taking the knee is Will Nelson. Man up for the Seahawks, 30 seconds with 13:59 to go in the fourth. Beauchamp, right side, the drive, save made by Giacchino. That was Liam Cooney, then Giacchino just flings it out to midfield, and it will favorably come to time here. And he moves it left side. Actually, that's John Cowdrick who that ball bounced favorably to. So one shot and done on the man up for Salve. And we're back to even strength. Bantams with possession, leading by 4. 13-14 to go in the fourth. Fury out high, moves it right side. McCullough up top again, now onto the wing, Cahill. Fury cradles it out to Werner. Seahawks converge now on Fury. He'll rip it off the pipe. And it hops right back out to Werner. That one skipped up and off the pipe and out. Left side, Fury trying to make his move, his underhanded shot. That one sails wide. .42 seconds on the shot clock here for the Bantams. Andrew Fury, right side McCullough, trying to back his way in, shut off on the drive. Met there by McCusker. Here's Fury now, down the left side. His shot sails high. .25 seconds to get a shot on net here for the Bantams. McCullough lobs it out high. Fury again trying to back his way in. Dropped the ball. Scooped high in the air. One-handed by McCullough. 13 seconds to shoot. Favorable bounce there for the Bantams. 9 seconds on the clock. Cahill flings it out to McCullough way outside. He'll throw it on the goal. That one skips wide. 2 seconds to shoot. Bringing it from the end line will be Cullen Wolf, the junior from Maplewood, New Jersey. Just 2 seconds, and he just flings it into the corner. Bantams don't even try to throw that one in an area where it could be turned over and the Seahawks could get off and running. Would rather set up the defense. And they look to clear now. Gavin Johnson near side. Gives it up to Brendan Tracy. Brett Souza will navigate midfield and chuck it near side to Pat Leary. Carlo out to Tracy. 11:20 and counting to go in the fourth. Seahawks down 4. Near side Carlo. Stutter step to his right. Cradling up the right wing side now. Carlo in deep to McAllister. who had the magic touch on Saturday in the fourth quarter. There's Brendan Tracy now on the wing, out in front of the Seahawks bench. Tracy zigzagging his way, spins it back to Souza. 27 seconds to shoot here for Salve. Carlo up the right side. Gets a screen from Leary. Dishes it to Tracy. Looking to spin towards the front. Lost the ball. Taken away by Will Nelson, who flings it to the far side. Here comes Baker now into the attacking end for Trinity. Trying to feed it out in front for Fury. Denied by Chambers. Seahawks get it back with 10:08 to play. Rocco Mazzi now to Laundry. And he'll just sprint to daylight and bring it to the attacking end. And the Seahawks are called offside. Shot goes well wide. Chris Larson, the senior from Rocky River, Ohio, sends that one wide of the net. Out onto the wing, McCullough. 9:44 and counting. And it's only a 4-goal game, but the pace of this game, Seahawks cannot afford to fall behind by any more. Both teams have really dug in defensively in this game. Here's McCullough, shouldered out high. Both teams have been forced to take up a lot of the shot clock. Here's McCullough at the point right side. Spins back to his left out high, looks to feed it off to the side of the post. Back out onto the wing now for the Bantams. Fury spins through a triple team. Into the slot, trying to feed it to Puccio. That's deflected and stolen. Tellini comes up with it for Salve. Chambers too high for Mazzi. We have a penalty coming. And what is the call here? This looks like it could be going against Trinity. So unnecessary conduct against Jack Cahill. 1 minute. Man up here for Salve. With 8:46 to go. Pat Leary left side. Seahawks swing it all the way around. Tracy now. And that cross-field pass is broken up. Stolen by Cowdrick. Skipped into the attacking end. Tellini. Seahawks get it back. Still on the man up. Beauchamp. Out high to Tracy. Again, right side. Iritano to Beauchamp. Out to Iritano. He tees it up. And that one goes out of play. Seahawks keep it with 13 seconds to go on the man up. Tracy, right side. Iritano again the drive. Save made by Yachino. Laundry bobbled it and lost it out of play in front of the Seahawks bench. Back to even strength. 7:41 to play in the fourth. And the Bantams holding on to their 4-goal lead. Caldrick will give it up to Luke Valentino. Jackson Wood. Rocco Mazzi harasses him to the far sideline. Wood will move it into the corner. As we hit 7 minutes to play in the fourth. Trinity leading 11-7. Valentino. Right side to McCullough. McCullough. Straight away. Starts his drive now again down the right side. He scores! Connor McCullough, the senior from Alexandria, Virginia, makes it a 5-goal game with 6:46 to play. Here's a look at the replay. Just moving to his right. Able to tuck it inside that left post. Timeout. Salve Regina will take it as well. Pat Cooney wants to talk things over. 6:46 to go in the fourth. The Bantams increase their lead. They lead by 5. Welcome back to Gaudet Field out of the Seahawks timeout. 6:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Trinity leading the Seahawks 12-7. Connor McCullough expanding the largest bantam lead of the night. Big face-off here. Ball loose at midfield. We have a whistle. And the Seahawks are going to get possession. Critical. And the window open just a hair here for Salve. Beauchamp out at midfield. Will start well out wide and work on Jake Baker. Beauchamp up the left side. Trying to throw it to the cutting McAllister. Sails it out of play. Seahawks turn it over. 6:16 and counting to go in the fourth. Bailey sneaks over midfield. Being harassed by Mazzi. Seahawks trying to force a turnover here. Near side McCullough will sprint it to the attacking end. And now reset out at midfield. .5:22 to go. 27 seconds on the shot clock here for Trinity. Jackson Wood, stutter step, lost his man, trying to feed it out to the wing left side for McCullough, who was hanging on that left post. And the Bantams turn it over. 5:09 to go. Seahawks have to work quickly. Going to need to score some goals in bunches. Van Winkle. Near side to Tracy. There's no way to score 5 goals at once, so you have to just string them together. Got to get the first. Laundry up the right-hand side, trying to bully his way in front. Forced out to the side of the cage, now behind the net. Laundry on the wing. Gets a screen from Liam Cooney. Long lob all the way out to Beauchamp. He fields it. Down the left side. Beauchamp spins back to his right. A little bit of an angle. Beauchamp, the shot. Save made by Yachino. A whistle on the shot. And a slash, the call here, coming against the Bantams. So 4:27 to go. Seahawks back to the man up. Taking the knee is Jackson Trimmer. Seahawks will need to convert this to keep their hopes alive. Pat Leary. Left side to Beauchamp. Out high. Return to Pat Leary. Beauchamp again. Leary waits. Shoots and he scores! On the man up. The Seahawks all-time leading goal scorer makes it a 4-goal game with 4:07 to play. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just get the ball to your most experienced goal scorer. Another critical face-off. Hughes and Crowley will dig in at midfield. Crowley snakes it free and will sprint ahead. And the Bantams will take their time. .337 to go. 50 seconds on the shot clock here for the Bantams. Cahill moves it out to Werner. Trinity in no hurry here. Leading by 4. 30 seconds now on the shot clock. Cahill out high. Spins it left side. Werner across for Fury, who scores! .307 to go, and it's a 5-goal game again. And every time the Seahawks here in this second half, basically from the end of the first half, the Seahawks made it a 3-goal game right at the close of the second quarter, and the Bantams answered. And a goal with 5 seconds from William Puccio, and ever since then, every time the Seahawks got close, the Bantams were able to answer. Well, now it's desperation time for Salve. 3 minutes to go, 5-goal game. McAllister in the corner will give it up. Out high to Laundry. Now Beauchamp. Beauchamp. Spins and is forced out high. Right side Tracy. Around a screen from Cooney. 2:38 to go. Moved inside to Leary. He scores. Now the Seahawks make it a 4-goal game again, 2:35 to play. Haverly this time will come out to take the draw against Dane Crowley. The ball's wedged backwards, up for grabs. Van Winkle had it for a moment. The Seahawks come away with it. Naglieri getting the big ground ball there. And they're going to stop things. They're going to put 70 seconds on the shot clock. .2:15 to go. And things slow down a bit here. And so they're going to put 70 seconds on the clock here. 2:12 to go in the fourth. And we're good to go. Beauchamp up the left-hand side, gives it up to the cutter. McAllister, the big shot and the save by Cooper Giacchino. Ball loose in the corner. Beauchamp trying to rip it free. Bantams come up with it. Lobbed out to midfield, skipped wide of time. Picked up, though, by McCullough. And now the Bantams can try and salt this one away. Seahawks now come to trap to try and force a turnover. And McCullough stumbling, knocked down before he hit the ground. A timeout called here by head coach Jason Tarno for the Bantams. We'll take it as well. 1:37 to go in the fourth. Trinity on their way to the finish line here in this one. We'll be back. Welcome back to the field out of the timeout. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Trinity with possession and a chance to just close this one out. Have led the entire second half. Seahawks have made it a 4-goal game, but are going to run out of time. Ball stripped and turned over. Losing it in the corner right side was Luke Valentino. Van Winkle will bring it into the attacking end. Laundry snags it and walks it ahead. Laundry skips it to Beauchamp, has to bobble it, lost it on the wing. Ball still up for grabs and taken back by the Bantams. Final minute now in a 4-goal game. Well, this one was a slugfest here tonight. Bantams made their move in the second quarter. And every time the Seahawks looked to gain a little edge, a little momentum, Trinity was able to answer. .25 seconds to go. Cahill will carry it on the far side. Big night for him. 4 goals. Actually, 3 goals for Cahill. 4 for William Puccio. And a balanced scoring effort here from the Bantams. And the final seconds will tick away. Bantams will just cradle it in deep. And that'll do it. So Trinity comes into Gaudet Field. Back and forth first half. The Bantams, though, made their move. And the Seahawks could never quite claw back. Seahawks will fall to 2-4 overall. Next up for them, they'll be home here on Saturday versus Curry, a big Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup in that game. Seahawks' first conference game of the year. Meanwhile, for the Bantams, they improve to 3-2. They jump over 500, and they will play again on Wednesday in another non-conference game against Endicott College. So the Bantams making their way through the CCC. They'll see the Gulls up in Beverly at 7 p.m. this Wednesday. But here in this one, they top Salve Regina 13-9. I want to thank our entire staff and production crew, Presley Boyce and Moira Terrell, helping to provide live statistics for you here tonight. Your camera person has been Brian Velez, and I want to thank you all for joining and listening along with us. Once again, your final Trinity 13, Salve Regina 9. I'm Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.